Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
On the ready. 50, Mike, 50. You're not ready. You're not ready.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. Got a man. It's Brown. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. There he goes, right side. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is always what you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. Check 4, check 4. Jam him, jam him, jam.
On 2nd and 1, Jackson. It's caught by Roberts. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead, 36 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Earl Thomas in on the stop. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play,
pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Josh Bynes. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Now third down.
Third and long. It's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. That's caught by Hollister. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. With a sack, it's Ziggy Ansah.
well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's second and 20.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. These two teams all tied after one. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the gun, Jackson. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3. Carson, who was a 1,000-yard rusher a season ago, has picked up the pace this year after a slow start. 3 straight 100-yard games. Most recently, week 6, 124 yards and a game-winning score and a 4-point win over Cleveland on the road. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Short pass to the tight end, Hollister. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Check 9.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. This complete to Lockett. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. That catch certainly easier than the one Tyler Lockett made in the back left corner of the end zone in the Thursday night win over the Rams in Week 5. My goodness, that was incredible. In fact, the advanced metrics called it the most improbable catch in the NFL in the last 2 years. And if for some reason you missed it, look it up. Pretty impressive. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
That's good for a Seahawks. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Come on now, let's go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. It's caught. Block it. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Wilson going to lead his guys on first and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Throwing is Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Wilson going to lead his guys up first and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Wilson. He completes it to Wilson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created smoother and tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he's going to be out, down inside the 20 at the 15. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Preload. 57.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 34. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your...
Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 77 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they bring.
Correct on both counts. Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
They're on 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
At the 27-yard line.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you run. Match box.
On second down, Ingram. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Jackson throwing on target to Brown. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Jackson operating from the gun. He's got it to Ingram, complete. Room here to run. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually good. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Baltimore.
An 8-yard touchdown run. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check 52. Check. One left.
Now Wilson. They set up the screen to Penny. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the deep.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Double dog. That's the set. My 50.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter.
with the score Seahawks 17, Ravens 14.
Hey, 48 Mike. Hey. Hey, it's just me.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. On third down, Carson. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20 to 14 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight with that. If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play and give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on second down. Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Check 50, check 50.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Let's go, boys, bring it up.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
First down, Ravens.
Check 43.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Ingram again. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
And the Ravens first down.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch this. It's a 6. Roll it. Half. Check. There we go.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
That's fielded in the end zone.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. We don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. He's back to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Go 14. 48.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Ravens have got it.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got